Okay, cool. Hi, welcome everyone. We're doing a CrossKeys tourney race. 22 CrossKeys versus Unknown Availability and Shadow. I'm here with Gilgamesh on comms. What's up,
Hello.
buddy?
How's it going?
Hello, howdy. Let's see how synced up these lads are.
Oh, we're going.
We are going. Kicking things off with a minor small. Let's see what kind of route we got from these two runners. Gilgamesh, you're in this tourney, right? You're doing this
I
as
sure
well?
am.
Have you had your race yet?
No, mine is on Sunday. Sunday night.
Okay. Gotcha.
Plenty of time to practice before then.
Sorry. Just trying to sync them back up. Alright.
So that looked like just a useless fairy fountain at the Uncle drop down.
We got a bomb off a pickle, which is kind of nice. We got Shadow Link versus Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. So, quite the duo. I'm also going to load up a...
Did Unknown not go through the main entrance to Hyrule Castle there, or did I miss that?
I think he did, and it was a hint. Thingy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to run a map tracker as well, just so I can kind of keep eyes on everything that they find. So far, not too much of anything yet. We got escape at the ferry drop down, and Shadow stumbled upon some bombs. So he can get the 3 items in the back here, which is nice.
That is always nice. That's always the danger when you're doing the Houlihan start, is if you end up with no bombs and you find Cackwell or something like that, you don't want to leave it behind and forget about it forever.
That's an easy one to forget too. We got some more money. We got a swamp small, which is important, and a blue tunic as well. So a little early defense, which is nice. Except the only downside about that is CrossKeys. A lot of times you want to do death warps or even potential save scums, and early health or defense can kind of make that a little obnoxious. Bushcrab today is going to have magic, which is good. We don't have any of that.
Could be helpful.
Ooh, laser
Oh,
bridge.
okay, so Unknown
did
did not
not.
go into...
He he did not check that. I mean, it's worth mentioning that in Entrance Shuffle, this entrance is not in logic until you get either Mirror Shield, a Cape, or Burna.
That does not mean something important can't be here.
That's true. And, it's pretty common for people to have that skill down, the laser skips.
We got a Cackwell at the Lumberjack drop down, which is always frustrating.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. That's not what you want to see. Oh, Shadow gonna bail out on the other two.
Okay.
Oh,
nope.
Okay.
Just
Nope. Just a misinput, maybe, or maybe resetting the beetle.
Makes sense.
So far, not finding too much of anything. We also see Unknown finding a Hyrule Castle entrance here in the Lost Woods. Yeah, it didn't look like Shadow found much of anything at all in there.
Yeah, no, just some rupees, so... No huge loss for Unknown skipping that.
Nope. I also, for one, I've not watched... Wow, nice. Is that the Tier 2 triple?
I think so.
I haven't seen too much of either of these runners, play that much, so I don't know how skilled they are at the CrossKeys.
Long chili dog.
Oh,
WJB
got a glove early here. That's always nice.
Yeah, that's a good find as well. Yo, Fear, thanks for the 19 months, gamer. Appreciate that. Ooh, Misery Meyer at Light World Hype Cave, I think. I'm going to be saying some weird names for locations, but that's just what I've, I've used forever.
That's right. I've got weird shorthand ones that I type into the spreadsheet when I'm playing, too.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times it's it doesn't really explain what, like, it has nothing to do with
No,
the
it's just how
contents
you
of the
know
dungeon.
it. Yeah.
Like, that one is always light world hype, which is like, okay, it's hype cave location,
Yep.
but in the light world. That's easy to, like, who's
use-
gonna write down, I don't know, Link's House Fairy
Right.
Fountain? Like, nah.
Oh,
Palace
odd
of Dark.
too. Got all the dungeons really.
Where was that? Hylia shop?
Yes.
Early pod. Not a bad find, especially if you are.
Oh, that is
especially
definitely not a bad find.
finding a fire rod. But if you're good at the mimic clip, the potionless mimic clip, then you know that's 3 quick items that you can get as well as a good bomb farm.
It's like
too.
Shadow's opting not to try the mimic clip.
It's like we have Lumberjack Cave over in Kakariko Well holding a map. Early maps are nice. Maps in general are nice, because except for that one.
Yeah, that one not so good.
That one sucks, but at least he didn't work too hard for it. Because, you know, it's Key Sanity. We don't know where our dungeon prizes are, and we want to know where they are. It's like we got our first connector to the Dark World,
Okay, that's not a bad one.
who I refer to as the dancing lady.
Mm-hmm.
Trees leading to the rare shop. We have Tower of Hera and Kakariko at the Snitch right.
Fortunately, no way to hit the switch for Unknown to check those chests in there.
Is it? Oh, he still doesn't have any bombs. Yeah.
No.
But a compass had a King's Tomb. The only downside about coming over here, I think, at least for me, when it comes to routing Eastern Palace area early without a glove, is I usually do Saha Eastern and then go down to Flute 5.
Same. That's usually where I end it.
Just because this walk back is kind of unfortunate. That glove that Unknown got, which was what? That was in the Lost Woods drop down, I think?
That was, which was in the Cackwell, I think?
Cackwell was Lumberjack, so maybe Lost Woods was vanilla.
It might have been vanilla then.
Got early Rupee Farm, which is nice if you want to get that bottle vendor check out of the way.
Uh-huh. Pick up some bombs, too, if he finds a shop.
Yeah. Ooh, Shadow barely making it into Eastern, but... And there's that shop you're talking about. So other than a connector to the Dark World, that's about it. That's about all we found over in Eastern.
I mean, that's ideal, right? You don't want to have to go back there if you can avoid it, so the fact that there's nothing over there is actually pretty nice.
Yeah. Like, it'd be worse if you went over there and found, like...
Unless that ends up being, you know, our only Dark World access for a while, then...
True.
Less
So,
ideal.
At least it was at the trees, which isn't... Like, if it was at, like, Eastern entrance, that'd be much worse.
Right.
Because nobody wants to walk all the way back to Eastern again. I do feel like Houlihan and CrossKeys is just a smart move early.
That's always usually my starting. I'll do the fake flipper to the Witch's Hut and Houlihan to start things off generally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then, you know, if you do find a shop right away on your hunt, you can buy bombs. Or if you run into, like, chess game, you can knock that out. And, you know, rarely, I don't know how often, like, an early CrossKey seed gets slowed down or stopped by something on Zora.
So got a $50 refund from the bottle vendor.
Good stuff. Unknown trying to farm a bomb here from these bushes while Shadow finds the Blind's Hut.
It's a nice find.
Yeah, I believe it's just the one bush kind of in the middle section that has a bomb. I don't know.
The third row down, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. We got GT Small, another heart piece. What else? Shield. Man,
Not having great luck with the 50-50 drops
no.
here.
He's 0-3 now. It's unfortunate that he doesn't know that's just the one spot there, so he's wasting time opening, picking up bushes
Shadow
that
picking up a
definitely-
lamp in the back of blind set too,
Mhm.
which is nice. Doesn't have to worry about blind dark connectors.
$100 at the race game. Don't care about that. And that's Ganon at the Magic Bat, so
Pretty convenient spot for him.
yeah, good info. And Desert Right at the Smith house. Oh man. Unknown would spend all that time looking for bombs, and there was bombs just in library. So not much we can do to Desert. We can get one item out of this chest and get some magic refills, and then we can see what is on the torch. For me though, that's a really good
thing
find.
to check desert for.
Yeah, I mean, we're not just gonna see what's on the torch. We can now get it if we want it. The tough part,
Or we're not going to see what's on the torch.
Okay,
no,
he's going-
we're going back for it.
all right, let's see
10-minute
what.
boots and cross keys.
Hey, there's his bombs. Perfect. Okay, so Unknown just missing out on a TR entrance. That's 2 TR entrances so far that we have found. The tough thing when it comes to any sort of entrance shuffle is like how much you prioritize checking entrances in the overworld versus following through on connectors. Oh, look, it's Morty. Of course, Morty's the bunny sprite.
I'm a little surprised that Shadow's going into TR here now, given the lack of a whole lot to do, but
Yeah,
I guess you can check this chest.
it's definitely that fire rod that's sending him in there. 'Cause obviously, he wouldn't have been able to do anything without it. And you never know. I mean, obviously, Lava Chest is like super locked by, I think, all 4 TR smalls.
Right.
But Chain Chomps is pretty available as long as you have a
Way to hit the switch.
way to hit the switch. So definitely find something there. Just gotta not get bopped by these lads. And we get okay. $40 from those 2 checks. Not very ideal, but at least it's out of the way. You're done with it. You can put it behind you.
Yeah.
And Desert Main leading to Agnes Cave, so almost French vanilla, I'd say.
Pretty close. We got on the ledge here.
A
Oh, that's nice.
So now the question is like, how much more do you want to? Well, it's just a sword though. That could always be like your intended 4th sword or something.
Right. Is it really worth hunting all your connectors just to try to find a way up there this early? Probably not.
The Witch's Hut at the Desert Ferry. You do have a glove. You could. Okay, good. He does have a glove. He can check this.
Yes.
Yeah, assuming Shadow follows suit and heads up to the Lost Woods, he'll get his glove as well. Early glove and entrance shuffle is just so nice.
It's, yeah, you're not leaving all these one-offs behind. Flippers, too. All right.
Flippers. The Desert Rock. Nice find.
Nice little route you can do here now. Just over to the dam, mini Moldorm Cave, hop in, do the Flippers checks.
Yeah, the only thing he really needs is just like that fire rod or another weapon.
Or some extra rupees to hit up Zora.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's not going to really be able to do the Houlihan stuff. I mean, he can still, you can set it up from the drop down to the back of escape. But I don't know. I feel like most people will try and go for the other one pre-flippers or just not do it at all. Okay, Shadow also now getting his boots. Boots, glove, and flippers right away. Also, Hyrule Castle main leading to Bumper Ledge. Nice find. So we got trees to rare shop. We got desert to TR left connector. And Hyrule Castle to Dark World bumper ledge.
Lots of Dark World options.
Yeah, and you never know. This could easily be one of those seeds where it's like, walk around in the Dark World, find Paradox Cave, exit Paradox Cave to be back in the Light World, and then go back in and get your Moon Pearl out of there.
Find Hype Cave, talk to the NPC, get Moon Pearl.
I want it to it's gonna happen eventually. Statistics say that that's gonna happen eventually. Right?
Someday.
Small key inherit a pod.
Okay.
First pod small. Anything exciting happened in the last 2 minutes? Well, both runners got boots. That's nice. We saw some flippers as well, which opens up some more checks.
This is going to be a shame for Unknown that he was not able to check Hera and get that pod small when he's about to go into pod here.
Oh, yeah, true. I mean, at the same time, one small key only opens up, what, the bridge chest and the Stalfos drop down.
Yeah, it is only a couple extra checks, but...
very possible for that to be something.
Yeah, it still would be nice to be able to hit him while you can.
Mm-hmm. You know what else is scary? With those boots in hand and, like, the fire rod, we could definitely do a little and a Mire small on both of them. We could go into Mire and do a little bit of work in there.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
Which, you know, it's such a tough
Not really
call,
what you're looking for, but...
yeah, but it happens so often that you're, like, sending a Mire to find your Moon Pearl or Hammer.
Oh, Moon Pearl on Spike Chest with 3 hearts.
Oh, yeah, piece of cake. UA does get his fire rod at least, so. And maybe someday he'll mark that he has his boots. Or no, I think he did mark it, but I think his color key is, like, removing it. Or something.
Well, it's pretty easy to tell that he's got them as soon as he starts dashing.
Well, yeah. I just noticed there was a Kena Burna sitting on Lake Hylia Island. Probably not be seeing that ever. Oh, that must be it. Yeah, the colorblind mode. Okay.
Oh.
I do believe...
As somebody who is colorblind, I can't really tell.
Chad about to get his bad news about Kakariko L at Lumberjack. While Unknown gets some arrows off of the elbow.
I hope that nothing's there this seed.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Well, we got some good stuff. Of course, we're still looking for that Moon Pearl. That'd be, you know, definitely the next big thing to find, especially with all the Dark World access points we've found so far. We just don't have, we haven't found access point to get to, like, East Dark World yet. And I don't think, aside from the T-Rock connector, we haven't found access to Death Mountain yet either.
Not yet, no.
Which, I mean, the nice thing about finding Death Mountain is you can find the old man, you can save the old man, and then that'll give you another save and quit point that could give you access to, like, you know, Mire, or, you know, something else convenient.
So, Unknown looks like going up to the eastern area instead? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna find... This is the connector that took him to get to the rare shop.
I feel like with flippers and glow... Oh! Well.
That's a good find. That is... I don't know, that spot in Hyrule Castle just seems like one that's always worth grabbing. Because, I mean, it's in logic, right? You know, without any keys or anything like that. You just need to be... I mean, you don't need anything to get it. Assuming it's coming from the Light World, but... Well, now we're just a Moon Pearl away from just having normal Dark World access.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be something. Hammer is also a good weapon. Yeah, and with the back of Escape already having been accessed, because I think that was at the ferry drop down, then, you know, you don't have to worry about saving keys or anything. You can just go.
Right.
And we'll probably see Dark Cross from Shadow as well, since he'll Death Warp here and then use his lamp to check that. Assuming he doesn't die. He does have blue mail, so he could have took at least one whack from the Ball and Chain Guard.
Alright, nothing past that hammer down here.
Alright, so let's see. We found parts of TR, parts of Desert, Pod, Mire, Hera. We've already been in Hera as much as we can. So either I feel like that Mire play has got to be it, but if not that, then probably Mini Moldering Cave to Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. When Unknown was flippering, I was kind of expecting them to go down to Ice Rod Cave area, because with flippers plus having the glove, you can just knock out those 3 entrances.
Mm-hmm. Small key to GT. That's our second one
That's
there.
2 of them. Never like to see too many of those, personally.
Right. Because the more you find, then the more likely that stuff in there, particularly upstairs, is. Well, I mean, right now, if we did find GT, we could sequence break left side with the boots and hammer. That'd be about it. Well, Shadow's already found the back of Escape Captain, so he's already done it. It's done.
Sanctuary is at the ferry.
And does have to be careful. He did not get that blue mail from the back of Escape, so he is at the will of this crab that is blocking him right now.
Precarious, yeah. No sword. Dashing is a little bit rough over here.
For sure. Shadow about to get his flippers.
There we go. Picks up a heart.
And by the way, chat, in case anyone is wondering, we are listening to Shadow's audio for this, and he is using the Twilight Princess MSU pack. Oh, there's a sick kid all the way over at Ice Rod Cave. No bottle, so he will remain asleep. The bottom of Paradise. No mirror.
Can't do much here, unfortunately.
No.
It's always the worst when you find the bottom of the Paradox without a mirror, and it's just taunting you because you know it's right there.
What is... Man, Spiral Cave, okay.
Okay. Well, so as long as he can make it through here.
Yeah, he's got enough magic he can just fire right through, but I'm sure he's trying to conserve some magic.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, he needs to kill this one. Okay. Heart drop. Nice. Just a compass. Also, I didn't realize that the back of Mountain save point was at TR connectors, so it's pretty good info. Ooh. Spiral Cave leading to Mire left. That's a really good find. More or less. Oh!
Well.
Okay. That was unexpected. So, once we save the old man, then we just have very easy Mire access. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, and a mini Moldorm Cave.
Mini Moldorm. But yeah, that's it for the Mire area. And it looks like Mire is Bombos Medallion.
Well, at least we know we can pick up a sword easy if we find a mirror here.
Yeah, that's a very good point. If we can find that mirror, we can get that sword on Desert Ledge. Alright, I want to see these runners go into Misery Mire now. It's time. I would, I would rather do that than, like, run around, go through, like, a Dark World connector and run around the Dark World as a bunny.
Yeah, there's not very many Light World connectors that are left at this point, right?
Yeah, unless
or Light World entrances, I should say.
I mean, I think we've seen all exits of Hyrule and all exits of Desert. Uh, yeah, pretty sure. So unless there was a connector that our runners didn't go through or not, then yeah, I think it might be time.
Yeah, either that or the extra couple checks in pod. With that small key from Hera.
Oh yeah, the bridge chest and the drop down. We haven't seen either of these bonk rock spots. Funny that they're both doing them at the same time. Agnes Cave, that's a one item
Okay.
check. But I mean, right now with boots and fire rod, we can get oh, that's a good find.
That actually is really good. Yeah.
That's probably what we need to do. That was at the that's vanilla. Yeah, it's vanilla.
But yeah, I mean, Meyer, we can get 6 out of the 8 chests right now, right? With the key and the fire rod.
Yeah, we can get quite a bit in Misery Mire right now, but
I think that spike chest is in logic with 3 hearts still. I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't know if the game takes that into account.
I think so. But at the same time, it's the thing is like it is unless it's an item with a text box. Because if a text box pops up, you're absolutely dying no matter
We
what.
just immediately find GT on the mountain here.
Yeah, with that hammer in hand, I wonder if Shadow's gonna go ahead and do left side or not.
I would think you would. I mean, there's a lot of checks over there.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown's gonna grab
his-
the lamp here shortly.
Yeah, he'll be happy to see that. Both runners still at only 3 arts, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, this bomb's a little. I think it might have been 1 pixel too. Oh no, you got it.
No, I got it. I think I would have been inclined to bonk around and just do the south to north bomb jump instead.
Oh my
wow.
gosh! Oh,
Wow, that was worth it.
3 out of 4 really good items. I mean, early book is nice because, well, it gets us into a desert check, but it also lets us check stuff, the tablets, you know, if we get to it.
Yeah, that
flute
is so convenient to have
so
early.
nice. Hey, we got a raid from Dr. Earworm. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. We're restreaming a CrossKeys Tourney race between Unknown Availability and Shadow. Hope you had a great stream. Enjoy the funny. So we got some TP music. I got Gilgamesh in voice with me. We're having a good time. I wonder when Unknown is going to go back to Hyrule and get that hammer.
Hi, guy.
I don't know. That's a tough one because sometimes you just wait till you get that small key. I don't know.
I don't know if Unknown's actually seen the Bag of Escape either.
I don't think so because Unknown didn't have bombs at the time.
Yeah, you can't. That's unfortunate because you can't. Because I know he's stopping to take notes, but you can't stop in that check without getting lasered in the face.
So does Shadow go all the way to Ice Armos?
Not with this loadout. No, he doesn't.
No, okay.
He doesn't really have a weapon. I mean, he could go to Bob's chest and get that at least, but he's going to opt to not do that.
I think that makes sense because you would be sitting there for a very long time trying to do that boss fight.
He did get a boomerang.
That's true. Technically beatable.
Oh, and we're at 4 hearts now, which is nice.
So with 4 hearts now, you definitely go to Meyer because you can do the spike chest, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. So, the nice thing is with the flute, now Shadow can get back up to Death Mountain and check the rest of the stuff there because he still has multiple entrances left.
Yeah. Super easy to get back up there now.
It's not very often in CrossKey seed you find a vanilla mountain rescue cave to get up to Death Mountain.
Okay, well, looks like Unknown's back in Hyrule Castle here.
Yeah, he's starting with the this chest first, which is interesting. Oh, we're gonna see Ice Shark Cave first. Okay.
Hopefully he decides to head downstairs after this.
Yeah, we can get that hammer.
Well.
Save and quit. I mean, I think the problem is he doesn't have any magic. And maybe he doesn't have enough magic. Maybe he's not confident enough with his Hyrule Castle bombs.
That's fair.
Especially on 3 hearts, that can be a little tricky.
Finally gonna see this laser bridge here. Have a little bit of easier time with the laser skips with boots, at least.
Mm-hmm. Still scary though, just because.
Oh yeah, with 3 hearts, it's still
you die instantly.
Little hairy.
Uh-huh. There's one. That one didn't count. There's 2.
Oh,
there's a laser. Shadow just cleaning up whatever he still has left, and then probably heading right back up to Death Mountain. There is still.
There's still like 5 or 6 entrances. I think it was just the Old Man Cave was GT right away.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown finally getting the disappointing news that there was nothing there anyway.
Yeah. I guess it probably makes him feel a little bit better that he forgot to check this right at the beginning of the seed. It's like, man, if this had been something required, I'd be feeling a little bad. We're still waiting to see if Meyer is what we're looking for.
Yeah, I just realized we still have basically 0 dungeon information yet.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen almost. I think there's one map they picked up that's useful.
Not the GT one.
No, that one.
Supposedly Pod is a crystal, based on Unknown's tracker. So there's one. Did we? I don't remember if did we see Waterfall and Zora from Unknown?
No, neither of them made it up there yet.
Okay.
Unknown didn't have the 500 at the time, so that might have steered him away. Shadow does have plenty of money, so might head down there after this bridge check.
So Unknown needs to head back to Hyrule Castle to get his hammer. I don't know if there was anything. I don't remember if there was anything else in the rest of the chest on the way to.
The hammer hasn't actually really unlocked anything yet. It's mostly that the connector up the mountain that he's got to find.
Yeah. So having a real non-magic consuming weapon is a pretty good deal.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, he needs to head to Vanilla Death Mountain Ascension Cave.
Alright, Shadow's going to give us these Zora checks now.
I wonder if Shadow will like run over and check Desert Entrance first before heading back up the mountain. Capacity Ferry.
Not interested.
Not interested.
Unknown about to get his pod small as well.
Nothing on Zora Ledge to care about. Let's go drop 500 smackers and see what we get.
10 arrows.
What?
Ah, $50.
$50.
All the merchants handing out $50 bills today.
I know. What's up with that? That's weird. All right, Chad, we heading up the mountain, or
I think this has got to be a mountain play at this point.
you'd be wrong.
Or not. So what if we find Ice Palace on?
Gross.
Yeah. Because I mean well, we don't have any keys, right?
Right. We don't even have any magic.
True.
All right, what do we got in desert? It is the Mire Shed. It's 2 items. This could be useful. I'm gonna get a Moon Pearl. $20. What else we got? Yo,
Hey,
heart
you know what?
container number
Like
5.
Fifth card at this point.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be upset about that. All right, this is good for Unknown. He is going to miss out on his hammer, which means that when he does go into GT, he's not going to be able to do anything on the left.
Right.
Hey,
Oh, another TR entrance.
It is 3 out of 4.
A nice magic refill, though.
Oh yeah, that's actually super important. Maybe we
Super
will
easy
find
to
that
access,
ice
too.
palace. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
flew to 1, grab some magic, and go. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 more entrances up on Death Mountain. There's Swamp Palace.
Good to know.
Good to know. Still got to find the dam when, we do have the Swamp Small already. So, and the ugh. If we find the dam, you could actually make a bit of a play into Swamp. Hookless Swamp.
Everyone's
Chris.
favorite.
Yeah, everyone's favorite. Everyone loves it.
Oh no!
No way. I mean, you can't not do it, right?
At this point, I mean, I think you check the remaining entrances, and yeah, I feel like you kind of have to.
But then,
You're not going to be happy about it.
man, I'd be mad because I'd be like, you know what, hookshot's probably in Mire because it's one of those stupid, like, use the boots to get the hookshot in Mire. I want to see this potential. Well, this is gross. I guess I'd rather get this out of the way now than, like, say, you're 90 minutes in and you're finally forced into a hookless swamp play.
Right.
There's
All right,
another
connector. It's going to go for it.
I think this is fine as long as it doesn't. Well, yeah, it's fine either way.
Well, yeah,
So
we
you
have
can
full fluid. It's pretty easy to get back up here.
As far as connectors go, I mean, if we get like kicked out at Hera or top of East Death Mountain, that opens up a bunch more checks.
Yeah, I think East Death Mountain would be the ideal one you're looking for at this point.
Let's see, where are we going? Swamp.
All right.
That doesn't really do much for us. Now, if it was
I feel
like
it would have been faster to just go back in, drop down, and
well, that's assuming he's going back to Swamp, which he probably
yeah, but
is.
there was he still had one more entrance up there to check too, I think.
No, I think he got them all.
Did he get them all? Okay. Oh.
Well. Just need to find
a Samaria away and a big key
and a small key.
and a small key. All right, not that close.
It's not actually exciting. Well, I mean, I'm excited for the runners that it's not.
There's no ice rod hunt. Yeah.
Ice rod hunt.
No,
But,
we'll have an Eastern big hunt or something instead.
right, we'll have a different sort of ice rod hunt.
All right, here's the play.
You'll high five to the runners.
This is going to be unfortunate if something's in here, because Unknown also cannot really do this either. I mean, he can still go in for the 2, but...
Yeah, for Unknown, he needs something to be in the first 2 chests, but
Oh,
at
wait,
the same
no,
time...
Unknown doesn't have the Swamp Small.
Oh, right. That was in the back of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah,
So, like, everything Unknown needs right now is all back in Hyrule. Yeah, and the other thing is not having the hammer means he's going to miss out on all those goodies that were in Left Side GT.
Right.
That,
a flute, specifically.
Yeah, that's a huge find. It's kind of one of the aspects about this mode is you have to make sure you're extra comfortable with, swordless,
Yeah.
other means of killing enemies.
Yeah, it could be quite a while before we find a sword here.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather,
So we
find one that we can actually access.
Right. We did find, but it is currently untouchable. So after this, we do have left side swamp, and I assume since Shadow has committed this much time, he's at this point. He's gonna
Yeah, I think you gotta finish
just
this
go
out.
for it. It's like if you don't do it now, when are you gonna do it? You
Two
get
bottles.
Two bottles. Both pretty nice
Did
bottles
Shadow
too.
find Sick Kid?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
over at the Ice Rock Cave area.
Ah, right. Okay. Easy to get back to with the flute now.
Mhm. I'll have to ask Unknown what method he's using for tracking, because he seems to be spending a lot of time taking notes. And
Yeah,
that's-
I wonder if he's using the spread. I used your spreadsheet.
Mhm.
I have a lot of shorthand names for the things, so most of it's like 3 keystrokes basically for most of my typing.
Yeah, nice. I am still like in the process of reducing some of those notes down quite a bit. I also recently started using Code Tracker's online map tracker and using that to mark locations of dungeons as opposed to writing them down in the spreadsheet. Which only works in just CrossKeys. It doesn't work in Door Rando because it's like I need more information about what
Right, yeah.
what like information about this particular entrance versus the others. But
Alright,
yeah.
making the long swim over here to the left side, see what we got.
It's certainly an important aspect about playing CrossKeys competitively or any entrance shuffle is your ability to take notes
Quickly,
efficiently.
yeah.
That's why you'll always see a lot of players like walking into walls and stuff because they're like trying to take notes while still playing.
I know, that's the only reason I don't like having early boots in CrossKeys is because it makes it harder to write notes.
True. Ooh, this is a potentially
This could be a good
find.
Ice
Palace. That was at the Dark World Flute one spot.
Yes.
Boy, what's crazy is that could have been a Moon Pearl.
Yeah, that would have been kind of wild.
Because that's a really easy spot to put off forever until you get a Moon Pearl.
Alright, well, Swamp did not have the goods.
No, it did not. Just 2 bottles, pretty much.
I mean,
Now-
maybe it did have the goods, actually. That bottle could lead to your Moon Pearl.
True. And now Shadow is suddenly up to 7 hearts.
Unknown's still on 3.
Yeah. So for Unknown, he needs to head back into Hyrule Castle to get that hammer. But at the same time, that hammer still has not led to anything yet, technically.
Right.
Any in-logic progression.
Well, No, the flute was not in logic.
Okay, now it's in logic.
So do you go back to Swamp now?
Gosh. So this is going to be good for Unknown depending on at what point he gets his hammer. But like if he checks Sick Kid first, then he'll at least get to save time doing left side swamp for nothing.
The problem is it's harder for him to get to Sick Kid because he
No
doesn't have the
flute.
flute.
Yeah. How is Shadow so far ahead? Just better routing, I think. There's our ice.
Oh, there's our Ice Palace. I mean, I think you check these other entrances first, but after that, I mean, I think you go in.
Yeah, I think the problem so far for Unknown has just been lack of a good weapon to deal with certain scenarios. Yeah. Small key to
another
GT. And the mitts.
All right.
Okay. 3 GT smalls.
Oh, there's the top of Paradox too. This is flush with interesting choices.
Yeah. Also, the mitts lets him check the East Death Mountain rocks check as well, which is nice. Get one more check out of the way. I kind of feel like I would do Paradox Cave before.
I think that's probably correct. Yeah.
Going into Ice Palace.
Maybe you can find a sword or something in there, or Samaria, or Ice Palace small, something to make Ice Palace a little bit nicer.
Yeah. The good news though is because of those 2 potions you got out of Swamp, assuming he does go and try, go to beat ice, which he has the means to, just skipping the big chest.
Of note, Shadow does not have that Ice Palace big key though, so
Yeah, exactly. Which, that is definitely a scenario we've seen all the time in Key Sanity races, where one person does ice without the big key. This is something important.
that's me. I'm that person.
Let's see. I think it's happened. I think it's happened to everyone. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Shadow is on the path. He is on the route. He has found it. That mirror will also get him a sword.
Yeah, we're quickly approaching item go mode on Shadow's side here.
I mean, yeah, we have so many things. Now we have the mushroom. Are we now in item go mode? Did that do it? How about half magic?
And half magic? Oh, well, now you definitely go into ice. Easy.
Thieves Town Small is nice to have early, too. Yeah, half magic before going into ice is really nice. Much nicer than that bomb
Make that
jump.
cold stare fight trivial, basically, because it's a little harder to set up the corner without a sword.
Mm-hmm. The value of a sequence break, like that left side GT.
Oh, and there's a sword for him too. Wow.
Oh my! Paradox Cave mid. You didn't even need that damn mirror. You just go.
Actually, I didn't even think about that. The sword is huge for Ice Palace because now we can use bombos.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shadow now has a lot of options.
Yeah.
The problem is he still doesn't have like any dungeon info.
Sure, yeah, but yeah, we can finish Swamp. We could finish Ice.
Can Hera pot and finish Hera?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, Unknown about to get his Swamp Small here, which is probably not thrilled about.
Gosh, Shadow, this is terrifying.
What are we doing? You have Hookshot, just...
He's a,
oh, no,
he's a
still
bunny.
doesn't have Moon Pearl.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
that's
bunny.
right. the Link Sprite confused me.
Yeah, I think next time probably would be
Dip
better
into
just
the
to
Mire
mirror
Shed.
once, so
Or
that
dip
you can
into the Mire Shed entrance to...
yeah,
Oh,
just to get rid of.
got the...
Oh, right, it didn't matter. This is actually fun. This CrossKey seed has had a lot of like really interesting connector situations. All that for a shop. So what dungeons are we still looking for?
We still need Eastern.
Uh-huh.
We still need Stack of Skull Woods.
Yep.
And Thieves Town.
Yep. I think also Desert Boss we haven't seen either.
We haven't seen Aga Tower either.
Yeah.
Or the big chest for GT. Or on a GT Turtle Rock.
So yeah, right now the biggest thing Unknown could do that would benefit him would be heading back to Sick Kid to turn in that bottle to get his hook shot, and then go back up to Death Mountain to
That's
go...
a tough ask, I think, where he's at right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit of a hike. Shadow utilizing that mirror to get Pyramid Fairy out of Spiral Cave with a small key to bod. That's a nice find.
All right. Always like to see a couple of those.
This is the Ice Palace play. So yeah, you're talking about nearly item go mode. I mean, depending if pod being a crystal means we do need a bow.
Right.
We do need
Need Cane.
Probably. It's still we definitely need. Well, we probably need Moon Pearl. It depends on where the other dungeons are.
I guess that's true. Most of our dungeons have been in the... Well, we haven't done any Light World or Dark World scouting yet at all, really.
No.
So. PR small.
And it looks like Ice Palace is a crystal, so...
Alright, so Unknown's getting his hook shot.
Yeah.
See where it takes him.
Can't imagine he wouldn't immediately go back up the mountain. It's just unfortunate that he's missing out on that hammer for so long.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's really just Because it's really easy to be like, well, I don't want to do this because it's not in logic. But, like, he's holding out for the Hyrule Castle small.
I tend to just... If I can clear Hyrule Castle when I find it, I'm just going to do it, even if it's not in logic, because I never want to have to go worry about going back.
Exactly.
But to your point, he didn't really... He may not have had a weapon loadout that he felt comfortable doing that at the time, so...
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the item that he needs is, in fact, absolutely in logic regardless.
Right, and he wouldn't even need to worry about the weapons, because he would find one immediately. Shadow having a little trouble with the bomb jump here.
I'm watching UA's feed, but I keep hearing the fall down hole sound. Like,
there, got it.
yeah, and now with that hook shot, like the flute book, all that stuff we got on left side, GT is in logic.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's still not going to be able to get that. It's a bummer that he has to make this connector climb up the mountain every time now.
Getting that flute is just so good. And, you know, he's probably going to dip into Ice Palace at this point.
Ugh, Hammerless Ice Palace.
Yeah.
I mean, so far there hasn't been anything in here, so... May not be missing out. We just want to see keys at this point, really. I mean, we have one big key.
One big key. Which is kind of nuts. At this point in the race.
That's always... that's my least favorite flavor of CrossKeys. I'd rather have to find, like, bow or something like that, because keys could be anywhere.
Right. And, you know, for the most part, like, for a lot of dungeons, a big key just blocks the boss a lot of time, especially in CrossKeys. Well, hopefully Unknown checks this entrance. He'll get his sword off a left side desert.
That would be good for him.
I would assume he knows the bomb jump here to get back over, but... Well, he does. Alright, anything in ice? Big key. Turtle.
VR, that's probably an important one.
It seems pretty valuable. Now we're just that Samaria away from being able to beat Trinix.
Yeah.
Definitely out of logic, but, you know.
Yeah, who cares about logic? Another map. Maps are nice.
Swamp map.
That's actually good, because you can check that, and if it's crystal, just go back in now and finish it up.
Yeah, once he's done in here. Though he'd have to be in the Dark World first.
Oh, you got the portal at the top.
True. I guess he could just go inside and see the letter at the top left of the screen.
Sure. You want to do things the easy way.
Yeah, you know, saving time and whatnot. Boy, it's unfortunate just how awful Ice Palace can be without any small keys or Samaria.
I know.
But you don't want to isolate.
No,
I feel like
you
in
can
this...
do it.
I don't know, in this situation, would you rather isolate 2 chests in here or just 1?
I would probably just go with the 1. That's... I mean... I tend to make those gambles where if I'll leave the 1 chest, and if it's something that's gonna hose me later, that's just how it is. But it doesn't look, other than that TR big key, it doesn't look like we're finding a whole lot in here anyway.
The thing is, it's like, if you're gonna isolate 1 check, then you're gonna just more often than not be like, well, I'm never going back here. If it's something here, then I just lose. So if you skip 2 checks, then you have a little bit more incentive to go back sooner than later.
I still think with ice specifically, though, I probably would not touch it again until I found Samaria.
For sure. Well, the good thing is Unknown does get his sword, and it looks like he might not be going back in for that Ice Palace play. So hopefully he'll head over to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. I mean, what else can he do at this point? He still hasn't
Still going to Mire.
Yeah.
Ooh, not getting the lock in the corner with the fire rod.
Unfortunate, but with half magic.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Oh, maybe he is. It looks like Unknown is actually going back. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, alright. That's a bow. We still haven't seen bow side pod either. So, you know, if Shadow wanted to go back, he could actually, with 2 keys, could actually get all the way to the back and check more stuff there, if you want to do that.
I think I'd probably hold off until I found another key or two.
For sure. I definitely feel like going back and finishing Swamp is the right choice now.
That looks like where we're headed.
Mm-hmm. UA is missing a hammer from the first... Oh, we're going to GT. From the first chest in Hyrule Castle, which led to a bunch of goodies here in GT.
It's like we're going to Ice Armos with the bow now.
Okay, that makes a lot
kind
more
of interesting.
sense.
I mean, there definitely could be something there. It is a bit of a long trek to walk all the way back through here again.
Yeah.
Especially without the big key, because you're gonna leave that big chest isolated now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, as I just said, I don't care. I'll isolate big chests all day long.
Listen, you come back for it before you make the useless GT climb.
Right.
Also, at this point, I think Magic Bat is the one that's at Ganondrop. I think that's the only one we haven't seen.
Bat. I thought we saw Bat. Uncle, I don't think we've seen.
No, we saw Uncle at the beginning of the seed because UA checked it. I don't remember what it was.
But Uncle was not vanilla. It was.
Oh, we've seen the Uncle.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that.
Oh, green pendant at Tower of Hera. Little piece of info. We are still on the lookout for this Moon Pearl.
Yeah, pushing an hour without any Moon Pearl yet.
And we are making the Mire dip here on Unknown's side.
I do like this play.
I do too. Definitely feels a lot better now with having his sword. Just to kind of deal with.
Sure. A couple extra hearts. Let's see what we got behind Ice Armos.
Yeah, was this worth coming back for? No,
Nah.
not really. I mean, on the good side is now Shadow has information about 2 more dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, that is nice to have.
Crystal Swamp.
We are still lacking in dungeon info here.
I'm still thinking Moon Pearl's in here in Misery Mire.
Would not be the first time.
Nope. But it also could be in the back as well. Be a pretty good place for it as well.
I mean, there are a lot of places
there it is.
it could be now. Oh, wow,
it
really
was the
was
spike
in the
chest.
spike chest. That's gross.
A stupid game, dude.
Right. I mean, that's huge for Unknown. If Shadow gets, turned away with other items in Swamp here, it could be a while before he gets there.
Oh, wow, the fire snake actually turned around.
Sniped.
That's rude.
That's a bummer. Jeez. He might not go back in at this point, right? No, okay. I was gonna say, with the Moon Pearl at that point, I think maybe you just cut your losses.
Oh, we did get a classic Sword and Swamp over on Shadow's side, so pretty happy to see that. Yep. Man, a stupid spike chest.
That's rough. Yeah, I mean, Shadow might try to put off Mire until they find Kane and Mire Big. Although they're gonna start running out of locations pretty soon too here.
Have we found any? Because we haven't really done too much Dark World traversal, so I don't think we've found too many item caves that we couldn't do because we were a bunny.
We know Mini Moldorm is the Mire cave.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's
and
super easy to get to with a save
can
input.
also open up Mire as well.
Right.
So we might see that on Unknown side right away after we're done here in Mire. Let's see what else he finds. $20. Nice.
Nice Argus fight. Alright, Swamp didn't have anything else either. But a crystal is good. We like those.
2 crystals for Shadow. Question is, where does he go next?
That's the thing, is I feel like at this point, Mire is actually your best option.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we've seen, like, Hookshot Cave yet, right? This might be the Dark Caves over here. Okay, hopefully Unknown can check this middle chest before getting shot.
Unknown's gonna be... Or Shadow's gonna be very sad when he gets his
Oh,
Ice
yeah,
Pals
for
big
sure.
key.
I would be absolutely devastated. Okay, what's the last item in Mire? Small key to pod.
Pod?
Nice.
Alright. Take those.
Well, I guess he can get one more on the right side. Oh my gosh. Run, 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 run! Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was at half a heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just go up and around. Don't worry about going the other way. You'll want to save that. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, saving that small key. The scary thing about killing the popos in that room is that it reduces the sprite limit so that the fire bars can actually shoot. So it's never worth killing those enemies, in my opinion.
Oh, blocked.
Blocked by the chest.
Alright, nothing else in Mire, but the Moon Pearl definitely worth.
Mm-hmm.
So now does Unknown hit the Dark World is the question. And ignore Hyrule Castle for longer.
Ether Tablet has a small key to ice. Nice.
Oh, no.
Perfect, Shadow. Go back. So here's the thing, though. That Moon Pearl is absolutely going to send Unknown away from that hammer.
I know. Oh, and another bow.
Well, that seems like a much nicer bow to find than the one that was in Pod, right? Or Ice Palace.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is one Unknown could find before worrying about Ice Palace at all, so that is nice.
Just a compass up there.
Oh, Thieves
Town.
I
All
don't
right.
have the big key yet, but...
That means we're only missing 2 more dungeons. Desert and Skullwoods. The boss... Desert boss and Skullwoods boss.
And Agate Tower on the off chance that we need
Yeah.
that cat well.
Oh yeah, the freaking cat. That's the worst,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
I'd rather
we're still
just
missing so many big keys, like, who knows? But we also have no Agate Tower smalls either, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that at this point.
Alright, Mini Molder Cave has... The cave!
Oh, there's the goods. Well, we have knowledge of all our items now.
Yeah, now we're just in a wild hunt for several keys.
So once Shadow finds that Moon Pearl, they'll have all the items they need.
So that's a required Mire double dip, obviously. Yeah, I'm just really worried that I have no idea when Unknown's going to go back to Hyrule Castle to get
Yeah,
his
that's
hammer.
a real tough call. Unless the Hyrule Castle Small shows up here soon, which might push him in that direction, but he's got so many Dark World checks to make now.
Oh, I love this this mirror spot to get into the desert entrance. It's just so silly. Oh, double bombos today. No Moon Pearl though, so
Not-
check it.
Oh, it's right. He doesn't have the Moon Pearl.
You see the link and you're like, ah, there he is.
No, I keep seeing the link sprite.
Oh yeah, but Unknown doesn't have the Bombos medallion that was in left side GT, so.
Unknown does have Red Cane. Just to answer a question in chat there.
He does, yeah.
Tracker is color is slightly washed out.
It's either like a colorblind mode, as someone said, or it might be like somehow getting messed with green screen stuff. But I think it's the colorblind.
Oh, Shadow going back in.
Actually going back in. Wow.
That's surprising. Especially without Kane, this is kind of a miserable double dip.
Yeah. But he's got to be thinking, man, I got all these keys. This has to be something required.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. But I mean, it's going to give a little bit of time back to Unknown. Unknown having that Moon Pearl and Samaria is good, but fortunately the pace he's at right now is not going to be enough to keep up. Especially if he keeps putting off that Hyrule Castle entrance. Or that check.
Yeah.
Credit to Shadow for having pretty solid execution throughout so far.
For sure.
Definitely helping him out, giving him an advantage in this race. I know Shadow has a bit more tournament and competitive experience over UA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I don't think either of these guys were in the most recent main tournament.
I couldn't tell you, actually. I'm not entirely sure.
I could, and I don't recall ever including them in my tourney doc, so. I know Unknown has experience in League, because he did, I think, 2 seasons of League.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Shadow's done League at all. So.
Chat says no, so.
Just vanilla.
Oh, perfect. Just what we were looking for.
Red Mail. Got all the defense in the world now. Oh no, I hope Unknown isn't going to go into Ice Palace.
I don't know what it's looking like.
Yeah, I mean, he can Icebreaker, but...
That is true. That does make this a little bit nicer.
But he doesn't have a small key, so...
Yeah, and he can't actually get to Cold Stair to get that bow. And there was nothing else to note in here anyway.
I know Shadow earlier was saying that he only really likes to play this mode or a mode with entrance shuffles, so I can see why he probably hasn't been interested in doing other tourneys. Doesn't want to do no casual boots. Snore.
Who would sign up for a tournament like that anyway?
Insanity.
Insanity entrance tournament is what you're saying.
Yeah. No, it's all about Ambrosiwana. That's the new hotness these days.
Listen, I like that mode.
I do too. I would actually play a tourney of that.
Yeah, I think that mode's super fun.
Okay, remind me where this took Shadow.
This spit out at Swamp, I believe.
Okay.
Which I'm not entirely sure where.
This might be a Bombos check.
Well, maybe.
Nice Icebreaker from Unknown. Gets his TR big. Oh, I guess we do have a beat.
Actually,
Trinex, yeah.
Yeah. Finally.
Well, I don't think he can beat Trinex with just a
Oh, he doesn't have the hammer. Yeah, if he had the hammer, yes, but otherwise.
I mean, you could with.
I've done it before. It's not fun.
Half magic and bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
But... No, that is not a way you can go Unknown. I'm sorry. That is a one-way trip.
It's a way you can try to go, but...
Save and quit, please.
Just bail. There's nothing else in here for you.
Oh,
what we got? Turtle Rock?
TR. Okay.
Sure.
So Shadow needs to go into Mire to get his Moon Pearl.
Which I think he's gonna get funneled into pretty soon here.
Yeah, based on this route, he'll probably mirror and head into there pretty soon. I'm really hoping this isn't just like a a goof on Unknown's side, just like forgetting about the front of Hyrule. Which, if he was to go there, it would not be this direction. So this might actually be him heading to the rare shop connector.
Well, I think that looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Shadow's
Go
gonna
to
get his
Skull
Moon Pearl
Woods,
soon.
check Village of Outcasts. I mean, this makes sense for him at the point he's at.
He's got stuff he can do. Do you think Shadow has enough hearts to get the spike chest now?
I don't know. It's gonna be tight.
it's gonna be pretty close. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I hate that you can't hear the audio. Because this...
I'm just imagining it in my head. It's
the
wonderful.
TP music is so silly. A lot of it is like really atmospheric for like the dungeon themes. And oftentimes
I can't like
super spooky.
I can't like really recall much Twilight Princess music off the top of my head.
My favorite is the Twilight battle theme that just sounds like a bunch of bees. Hey, look, we found Eastern.
All right, well,
Graveyard Ledge. Can't beat it, but there it is.
gonna go in. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Okay. Eastern is always a weird one. I never know if I want to dip that without the big key in CrossKeys. Alright, Shadow got his Moon Pearl.
Would you want to do a big key bowless pendant Eastern dip in this situation?
I mean, in Unknown situation, I guess it depends on whether he's actually putting off escape or forgot about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks like
if I forgot about it, I might be desperate and be like, well, maybe something's in here.
I definitely feel like in this situation it'd be better to do this now than just because Graveyard Ledge is such an awful location.
Right. Plus it's a pendant, so like you can hopefully get these 4 checks and then ignore the last 2.
Like the GT Big Chest. Just doesn't exist.
Never.
Now we do have the book, so we could check the pedestal at some point. Buh.
Pedestal never has anything.
No, never.
No.
Never in a million years. Good news for Unknown getting another bottle, this one filled with blue potions, so that's good. I think he's got the blue and green now.
Yeah, pretty well stocked.
It's kind of weird to be an hour 12 in with still only like 6 hearts.
Well, we got blue mail, 6 hearts.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
too
bad. I mean, Shadow's got 10. I don't know where the discrepancy. I mean, it must have been Swamp maybe had a bunch. I'm not entirely sure where Shadow found those extras.
Swamp and GT had quite a few. Well, nice setup for Shadow. I mean, he must have been like down to very little, so like Moon Pearl just really had to be.
Yeah, I really think at that point his options were almost nothing.
So this setup from the Dark World really ended up paying off.
Yep.
And we're still looking for 2 more dungeons. We still need to find the Back of Desert and the Back of Skull Woods. Both of which, well, we can beat Skull. We cannot beat... actually, we can't beat Skull. We don't have a small key. We haven't been to Skull yet.
Oh.
Which makes sense when you get your Moon Pearl in hour 13.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going back into Pod, though.
We got 3 smalls? Okay. I think this is reasonable. You can get everything here. Except for... Assuming you want to save a key for Helmasaur later. You can get everything except for Hellway and the big key chest.
Alright, last item in Eastern is a compass, so... Not really the payoff that...
No,
I
unfortunately.
was looking for. I do feel like for Shadow in this situation, I would have just gone bow side right away. And like, hold off on checking the front at first.
Yeah, I could see that.
But then again, I I personally feel like in Key Sanity that the first door in Pod should just be automatically unlocked. Because Pod
Yeah,
sucks.
I always tend to just, like, go through the front immediately, because I hate playing the wraparound right side game 5 times.
I guess it'd be different if he, like, already had the big key. And he
Yeah,
was
if you
planning
have
on,
the
like...
big key, then yeah, I think you definitely go here, beat Helma first, and then consider your options afterwards.
Found sword number 3 here at the Village of Outcast Fortune Teller, which I think was the chicken hut.
TR map, too, so we can know if we need to be Trinex or not.
Yeah, and if it's a pendant, that would be our 3rd pendant info.
We still don't have red crystal info yet, I don't think, because we have not found the bomb shop.
No, I don't believe so. Judging by their trackers, we have not. He's probably in the Dark World somewhere. Beds! Shout out to the bed guy.
Keeps him so neat and tidy.
That's a new connector we haven't seen, actually.
Where would you want a connector to bring you at this point?
I don't know. Floating Island would be about the last place we'd be looking for, but it's probably just
dark.
Dark Laser. But, like, it's either Floating Island, Dark Laser, Right Side Desert, Bumper Ledge. Those are, like, the ones that you're going to see.
We have the Bumper Ledge one already. Which I don't think anybody's gone there and mirrored to check the Light World one yet.
No, I don't think so. That was one of the Hyrule Castle entrances too.
I think so.
Maybe if Unknown makes his way over there at some point, he can get his hammer and go out there and mirror and check it.
Pod looking pretty barren here.
Yeah. Oh, powder.
All right, I mean that is a check.
That I think we need to beat Aga 2 to get to. Oh, and there's CT.
Oh, and there it is, but still, we have no keys here, so.
Still looking for those other two those other two dungeons. Ooh, Unknown does get a heart container, which is pretty nice.
I can't believe we only have 2 big keys.
It's kind of nuts. Super Bunny.
Super Bunny, okay.
Not the side of Super Bunny you want to find, though.
No.
Fortunately, getting back to the Dark World is super free.
Yeah, got hammer, we got glove, you can get back here pretty quickly.
Some more big keys would be nice. Nah, compass. Best I can offer. Some bombs.
So, Shadow does have access to that cane, which also puts the right side of GT into logic.
Oh, yeah, true. That's,
which could be
5 checks.
Could be something.
Could be. There's Skull Woods at the left side of Maze Race.
Alright. Too bad we don't have a small key.
Nope. Unfortunate. The big thing about this race that kind of... Hold on. Small key and hype cave for T-Rock. Useless Quake.
Don't need that. Nothing. Classic hype cave.
It's really... Oh, we got a big key in Skullwoods for GT.
Oh, no.
Oh, gross. Oh, you know what sucks is Unknown might take that back to GT to do right side instead of... And maybe even... He doesn't have the bow, so he can't climb. But I don't know. I don't know if he'd want to do ice armos without a bow. Which, you know, it's not too bad with sword beams. Sword beams actually work pretty well on armos, but yeah, the big thing here is that Unknown has missed the hammer in the front of Hyrule Castle, and a lot of good stuff has just been behind that. TR leading to Hookshot Cave, the back of it. It's 4 items coming up. Yeah. We're on the hunt for keys, basically, at this point. And maybe a little bit more dungeon info. There's one to desert. All right. Haven't found that dungeon yet. Small key to mire. And a heart container. 12 hearts. Lovely. So what other... I mean, we still have a few more Dark World... I was just about to say, we haven't been to the Dark Ice Cave area. Okay. So our last pendant, I think, is either going to be Desert or Skull. Or Thieves. Based on that. Alright, Unknown, what's up? Where are you heading to next? Dark Potion Shop into Catfish for Shadow. Unknown finding the useless Super Bunny. There is T-Rock Big Chest at the Potion Shop, so that does just leave the Back of Desert as our last dungeon entrance that we haven't seen, I believe. We did see the... Did we see the front of T-Rock? Yeah, we did. That was that flute.
Yes, we've seen every entrance of T-Rock at this point.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say Shadow could go kill Trinex, but he still hasn't been back to Mini Moldern Cave.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Because it's such a quick check to make.
I feel like it's easy to forget something like that.
Yeah.
Alright. Catfish, what do you got? Oh! The last TR small, alright.
Yeah, we can do everything. Once we find the cane.
Once we find it, which should be now.
Looks like, yes.
So that will probably be Shadow's next play once he grabs this. It's to go finish off TR. While you were gone, we did find the TR Big Chest at the Dark Potion Shop, so that does now just leave Desert, the Back of Desert, as our last unknown dungeon location, which...
Okay.
Man, we don't really have too many spots left for that, I don't think. Back of Skull Woods. Pyramid Ferry.
Dark Shopping Mall.
We saw Dark Shopping Mall.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah, that was nothing. Nothing too exciting. Maybe... Well, Shadow could also open up Maya right now. Maybe it's right here.
It's true.
I believe Shadow is in item go mode. Yeah, he just needs to find his dungeons and his keys. That is it.
You still need a lot of those keys, though.
Item go mode at an hour 23 is pretty good for CrossKeys, I'd say. Looks like Shadow's grabbing the Smith to take him back over to Lake Hylia shop. And nothing in Mire entrance, so... Laser Bridge was where? Hyrule Castle entrance? Oh, we do have Castle Tower top as well. That's 3 checks we haven't seen. It looks like Shadow's going to set up for that.
I don't think anyone even went up to the pyramid yet, right? Or did Shadow do that when checking Catfish?
No, he went north route. So. Okay. Small key from the Smiths for Desert. That's 2 more items.
Could be something there.
I really wish it would be Hyrule Castle small, though.
I know.
I want it so bad.
That poor hammer's been sitting there for an hour now.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of situation is just super unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he know. I hope. I'm assuming it's just because of a whole. It's not. He thinks it's not in logic, maybe. Or he knows that 2 of the 3 items aren't, so he's just hoping it's not there.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, getting that Moon Pearl really just kind of pulls you away from that.
Mm-hmm. This might be the Hyrule Castle. No, never mind. He's gonna go turn in the mushroom. Alright, is this where we're gonna find our desert?
It is not.
Spectacle. We haven't actually seen. I think that's our first Spectacle Cave entrance we've seen.
I think it is, yeah.
Which is kind of surprising for a 3 entrance connector.
Aha, there's Zeus. There's where he was hiding.
You got any big keys, Saha? $1. Small key to Hyrule.
Oh no.
And the big key to Eastern. All right.
Okay. Now, Shadow has not found Eastern yet, correct?
That was at Graveyard Ledge. But this could be his way up there. And Desert is our last pendant, so we don't even need to find it now.
All 3 Light World dungeons are pendants, huh?
How about that?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get a Trinex clear here.
Yeah, and then you can check the 3 items in the front. So, Pod big, Thieves big, Meyer big. That's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
3 big keys for go. And we're going to see Desert Right from Unknown. Now, I mean, the thing is, Unknown could find his way to the castle top and get that Hyrule Castle small for sure.
And Shadow did save a pod small, right? Or I don't remember if they used all 3 of them.
He has one. I see it in his menu.
Okay.
2 small keys on the right side. One for Meyer and one for
Pod, it looked like.
think?
Yeah. Neither of them really... Well, I mean, I don't know. The pod one could be necessary depending on big key locations.
Trinex fight getting away from Shadow a little bit, but he rears him in. Takes him down, gets another crystal. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Gets a small key to Ice Palace. Alright. Sweet. Looks like Unknown's gonna go for the hair pot.
Yeah.
Feels kind of weird to go for, like...
Yeah, a definitely out of logic check like this.
But maybe it's just one of those... Well, no, that was back over in Kakariko, so... He must have forgotten about Hyrule Castle or something. I don't know.
It's starting to seem like it at this point.
Parapod can be a little frustrating when you're trying to do it the quick one.
I can't do the boost one. I have to do the bomb setup because I would spend way more time trying to do the boost setup.
It's like either you get it first try or it takes you 10 tries, and it's like I should have just bombed. Castle Tower small in the front of TR, which Shadow hasn't seen Castle Tower, so he'll be able to get at least 2 items out of it once he finds it.
If you find the other Castle Tower small and then you find it, do you complete it?
Not until you've finished all your other beatable dungeons, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, this is...
Oh, we got a big key. That's one we needed.
And there's another one! That's also required!
Wow. Alright, well, Shadow's got a bunch of dungeons to clear now.
Thieves Town big key for go mode.
Alright.
Wow. That's nuts.
This could be a blazing fast seed here if
yeah.
that Thieves Town big is on the path.
Now, the thing is, he still needs to find Eastern and Skullwoods. Eastern was at Graveyard Ledge, Skullwoods was at...
Well, Eastern's a pendant. He doesn't need to find it.
Oh, that's true. Well, Skullwoods was at Left Side Maze Race.
Skullwoods, yes. So yeah, Unknown's really got to hope for that Thieves Town big to be in some real funky place.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, even if it is, Shadow has just so much more completed.
Yeah. Also,
That-
Unknown having a whole lot of trouble with this Harapot. I think I'd be inclined to just bail out on it at this point.
Yeah. That's why it's always important to learn backups for strats. If one strat's not working, then you switch to the other one.
Alright, looks like you got fed up.
Alright, where are we going, Unknown? I mean, for him, he really just... He doesn't really have much left open or available to him outside of... I mean, he hasn't been to Skull Woods yet. He could go there.
Right. Like, we're gonna dip into TR here. I mean, he can go up to... He can go up to the top and get those 2 big keys. Which might lead him back into Mire to beat Vitreous, which isn't really gonna help. Meanwhile, Shadow making his way through Mire Basement.
Pretty straightforward Misery Mire. Silver's in hand, gonna make Vidi really easy.
Oh yeah, this will be over very quick.
And then I would assume he'd probably go back to Pod, maybe? Or
Pod? I think so. I think... Or, I mean... I don't think you'll wait to have another key to go back in there. I think you just go and do it.
Oh, no. That was so close that he almost got the iframes.
That's such a bummer, too.
Alright, was this crystal number 4? That's the other funny thing, is even if he does find Skull Woods, he still needs to go to Skull Woods first to get a small key from the pot, or
Right.
find one elsewhere. Looks like he's gonna go finish Pod.
That's a little surprising that we haven't even come across a single
Yeah.
Skull Woods small.
It's kind of weird. I also wonder at what point he's gonna head back to do right side GT. Where did we get that GT big key again?
I don't quite remember, actually.
Was that in like East? No, it wasn't in Eastern. I feel like it was just some random overwhelm check or something.
Yeah, I think so. It might have been some random Dark World check.
Mhm.
Backup skull.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it was a bridge chest. Okay.
Bridged. Oh, right. True. Looks like
Thank you, chat.
Unknown is gonna go for this
For the-
Trinex fight, which is gonna be.
Next fight. This is gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough. Yeah.
Well, does he have Master Sword?
He does have Master Sword,
Okay.
so that's not as bad.
Oh, deciding against. No. Okay.
That's been another aspect of Unknown's
I think
playthrough of
yeah.
this is just a lot of uncertainty and indecision.
I think if I'm unknown too, I'm probably getting a little flustered at this point.
Mhm.
The past couple minutes have been a little rough between the Harapot and the Chain Chomp death, and feels like floundering a little bit, not entirely sure. This is kind of how it looks like when I'm trying to like figure out what I missed on my tracker.
When you're there's nothing worse than like actually last locating something in like an entrance shuffle,
Yeah.
and your mind is just like, did I actually last locate this, or did I mismark my something and I'm actually
that's never a
screwed?
good feeling.
I feel like I had like 2 inverted CrossKeys races in a row where that happened, where I just completely goofed on something, and it feels so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this looks like he's double checking entrances that he's already been into.
It's another crystal dungeon done for Shadow. Really nice. Easy pod fight. Easy helmet fight. The question is, where are we going now? He still needs to find some dungeons.
There's the options for Shadow are... I mean, he still has a lot of Dark World to check.
Yeah, he has basically all of North and West Dark World to do. I wonder where that Thieves Town Big's gonna be. It can be in so many places.
This is a new check, I think.
I believe so. I don't know how many like item caves we're still looking for. Well, there's Spec.
Okay, there's one of our Spec Rock entrances. That's why we didn't find it. So, Unknown about to find a bow here. Which... I don't know that really leads anywhere in particular, because you can't beat Pod without Hammer, can't beat Eastern without the big key.
He might go back in and like check the right side of Pod. He's got to be thinking like, Hammer's got to be coming up soon, right? It's just got to be. He might go do a right side GT now. I guess he could climb, right? Yeah.
I mean, how many keys?
Now that he has the bow.
He's got 3 GT smalls.
Mm.
I don't think I mean, it's tough. It's tough to justify a climb. He's already been in here though and done these 2 checks. Oh, he didn't have the small key the first time he was in here, so he's going in for 1 more.
Yeah, which I think was just some bombs or a potion.
I think it was bombs, yeah. No, you can't go any farther.
Turn around. Turn around, go back.
Okay, there you go. You got mirror. You can just mirror it.
Hey,
mirror
speaking
shield.
of mirror shield.
Finally.
Now we can go to Laser Bridge, right?
Yeah.
Now it's in Logic.
Yeah, we actually have not found... well, we know that the cane is on the island, but... Alright, well, Unknown about to get his big keys here.
Yeah, which is going to send him probably back to, like, Meyer. Maybe...
Hopefully that's not tough, Pop. Though. Just Meyer just for...
Big chest and boss.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you don't think you have anything else, then... maybe it's the play. We get a pet check here from Shadow.
Bon Crocs. $20.
Will this be
pedestal
the
is
Rogue's Key?
Technically obtainable with the Herapod.
There's no way this is anything.
No. There's no way.
Yeah,
Ether.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of nothing. Alright, where are we going? Dark World? Dark World to continue checking stuff over here. So for Shadow, Skullwoods was Maze Race left. So once he gets down there...
should be getting to pretty soon here, I would think.
And Thieves Town was back up... He was the one that found Thieves Town back at the top of East Death Mountain.
Yes.
So once he finds Skull, he just needs to find the Thieves Town Big... and he's good to go.
Alright, Unknown is heading back into Meyer here.
Yeah,
I mean, he does need to do it, so...
yeah. Maybe. He actually doesn't know what the prize is, so...
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, all Unknown needs to do is run down to the dam entrance, and that's the left side, Hyrule Castle, and then just go all the way through that to Zelda's Cell. He doesn't even have to do Zelda Cell. He just needs to get the first chest there.
That first chest.
It's definitely one of those situations where if I like find Hyrule Castle really early, I'll just, and I don't have a weapon or anything, I'll just go and grab that chest no matter what. Because it's a sphere 1 check basically. It's
always
in logic.
logic.
Assuming you've gone in there, from a Light World entrance.
Right.
Fake Ice Shroud Cave. Alright. Couple steps away. Oh, you can go the other way. Oh, we haven't seen this entrance. This could be desert. Nope. Graveyard Ledge. We haven't seen that. Is this going to be our Thieves' Town big?
No, that would be too easy.
Too easy? Yeah. Dude, it's probably going to be like right side or upstairs GT at this point.
That's always the worst.
That's the crazy thing is with Shadow having all of his dungeon info, once he finds Skull Woods, he's going to beat it and then also get the GT big.
Right, and then you have to start making some decisions. Then it's like,
yeah.
Ugh.
I feel like that's when you go back to GT and just commit to the full clear, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what are your other options at this point? He still hasn't found Eastern, so that's not something worth doing. I mean, he could clear Hera now, but that doesn't seem like a great play without the big key.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it does get you a green pendant.
It does.
And you're just kind of banking on, oh, what if upstairs GT has Hera big? And that's the answer, like the rare scenario where that could happen.
Okay, so that was just a heart piece, so nothing in the second chest of Aga Tower.
Yeah, 2 heart containers it looked like. Yeah, the other thing for Unknown is he doesn't really have... He does have a potion at least, but that's about it.
It's going to be a bit of a rougher Vitreous fight than Shadow had.
He did pick up
invincibility.
Extra bombs and arrows from Capacity Fairy, it looks like. So.
Yep, looks like we're going with bomb strats here. Alright, so Shadow's going to get his GT big, probably grown, and then continue back to Maw. Oh, just... okay. Careful.
Tank a lightning.
Yeah!
It's so scary, even just hanging out at the bottom of the screen.
I know, they can snipe you if they want to be...
Hell, I've definitely died like standing right at the right side, where the slime starts. Sometimes you just get some really nasty arcs. I feel like he can take one more eyeball touch, I think. On Blue Mail?
Is it on Blue Mail? I thought it was 3. Maybe it is 2. Bit more manageable now here.
Ooh. He's doing great.
Okay, we're good. Yep. Gotta watch out for that lightning.
Nice.
There we go. All right, easy. All that work for a fun prize of 3 bombs.
And a crystal. His first crystal. We'll take
True.
Yeah. Map to Skull.
Thanks, Moth. Well, now we know.
Okay, that's Shadow's 6th crystal. I wonder if he's just gonna skip everything else around here. I don't know.
GT is like the most dense location he's got left at this point.
I guess he's gonna go ahead and do Digging Game. Maybe even do Smith, just because it's right here. Like, it'd be funny. It would suck if you're like, I'm gonna skip Digging Game, and then that's where your Thieves' Town big was. I feel like I would... Well, he's kind of going in the direction anyway, so grabbing Smith doesn't seem too bad. Did we see Purple Chest turn in?
Not that I recall.
Because I think Shadow
did turn into Smith, and it was a pod small.
It was a small key, I believe, yeah. And the Smith is at Lake Hylia, fortune teller, so it's on the way.
Okay.
With this route.
Unknown's taking a crack at the the bomb jump that you so graciously provided a tutorial for earlier.
He better not screw this up. That looks good. Nice.
There we go. First time, every time.
Easy game.
Ooh, Spike Cave.
Yeah, we did see that. Oh, this is good. He's gonna get his... Unknown might get his Hyrule Castle small.
Question is, does that... I mean, I guess it would have to point there at this point.
I can't imagine you want to go back to Pod without the hammer.
Right.
I mean, this is on it. Like, it's pretty reasonable to not want to do Hyrule Castle without the small key. It just so happened to be very important.
I hope that doesn't pull him into Eastern instead of Hyrule Castle, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the downside is he is right. Well, no, he's in the light world, so if he was in the dark world right now, he would probably. I could see him going around, hookshot and across.
Oh, is the desert small?
Oh,
which
right.
led to a pod. Which led to a pod small.
Which led to a Pod Meyer small.
Yeah. Unknown in the tank now.
Having a good thunk.
We haven't seen the bottom entrance here, so...
No, it's probably going to be Desert Right. Feel like that's the only one we have left. Or Floating Island.
Pyramid Fairy?
Could be Pyramid Fairy. Hey!
Oh, there it is. Alright, Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle.
Flute to the dam. Flute to the dam. Please.
Okay. Just dash down. Yes.
Don't go in the dark world. No.
No.
Yes.
But, oh, I think he's doing it.
I mean, he...
I think.
Hey! Alright, alright. He's gonna be upset.
Very unhappy.
He's gonna be very upset. Alright, that's the rest of Desert main.
I mean, with hammer
down.
in hand, he'll have... He'll be able to do pretty much everything that he needs to.
Mm-hmm. I just really hope that he knows that that chest is in logic at the beginning of the seed, basically. He's got it.
Alright, here's the GT.
I mean, for me, like, the way I tend to play key sanity modes is, or just in general, it's like, I just try and do everything I can as efficiently as possible, whether it's in logic or not.
Yeah, if you're in the area, get it done. That's kind of how I tend to route as well.
Like, I feel like the only times you really, especially in key sanity modes, like, the only time you really care about logic is if you find something that was logically locked by an item you don't have, and then you can rule out where the other item was.
But capeless tile room here.
Small key to pod.
All right. I mean, that's 5 now, so we can go back there and get everything.
Yeah.
If you want.
Can get all the goods.
Interesting. I've never seen.
Yeah.
Lighting that torch first before.
Does he do that every time? Because I don't think
know.
that's. Yeah, this is definitely still very much.
This is where we get to play the fun game of getting faked out by every big key we open.
There's still 2 more opportunities for that as well.
So you probably continue right side here to get that big chest at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially now that you have an extra key if you do intend to go upstairs. But do you go upstairs?
I think you do.
Yeah, it's not like he has... I mean, it's either that or he goes and looks for Eastern and clears that.
Right.
which feels really bad.
I mean, that could take just as long, if not longer, than the tower climb. Plus, then we can get Magic Bat.
Yeah. And I mean, for him, he'd much rather have all the entrances he needs and just needs to
Right.
find the item.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, yep.
Well, do you go back into Swamp? It's right here.
Well, he's not going to do the climb.
Piece of crap game. Man, it always happens though, every time.
Oh no, 100%. You're just like, oh, 25% chance.
You're like, please, I want the sub too, but nope. Not happening.
Unknown is gonna clear out Pod here now. Get a second crystal.
Yeah, I mean,
Got some catching up to do, but at least he's on the track he needs to be on.
At least he's moving forward now. All right, is this a funny big key? Nope.
Nope.
Blue.
Not funny at all.
So, just, if I recall, I don't know if Shadow checked Harmless Hellway or Vanilla Big Key Chest in Pod.
I don't think so.
Because he beat it with only 3 keys in hand. I
Right. All right, well, here's the climb.
think. So... Yeah, and I also wonder if his double dip in Ice Palace that he did is weighing on his mind at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a time sink to go all the way through there again without having seen.
Oh no, just screen transition.
Reset the room.
Please.
No.
Like, if you had Gold Sword, this would be fine.
I don't know how many... What do these guys take? 8 pokes or something like that?
This is more than 8.
There we go. Okay.
All right, Gilgamesh. I need some more like stickers to put on this overlay.
Stickers? Oh, just like the
Yeah.
link stickers you got on here?
Yeah, like I'm kind of going with like this whole cork board thing where you put like news clippings and funny, cool,
Like a little
stickers.
Post-it note or something.
Yeah, like a little Post-it note that says something.
That says,
funny.
"Is this even randomized?" or something.
Yeah. I made this thing like 3 years ago, and I've only ever used it like 4 times.
I remember this. I think you streamed a CrossKeys race
last CrossKeys
last
tournament.
year. Yeah.
It was Sean versus DT, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I put it away for an entire year, never to be seen again.
Save it for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
get,
all-
like little push pins to put in the corners of the.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, like the feed, just kind of.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, this isn't even the original file. I lost the original file, so I had to like go to a really old highlight of a Brew Crew battle and like take screenshots and then edited it.
It looks exactly how I remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Was that it? In the
That
pod
was
big?
it. That's interesting because Shadow might not go back there for a while.
Oh.
I thought he checked that. I guess not. I guess he just went straight to Helma.
He just went straight to Helma and bailed, so he's left 3 items behind in pod. Now,
Ooh.
I mean, if he finds another pod small, then he'd pretty set on heading back there.
Well, he's got 5 now, right? So I mean, he can just go back. It's just a matter of
Oh,
is
yeah.
that the play you
true.
want to make over potentially checking other entrances. But I mean, what are you even looking for at this point?
I-
You hit all the major item caves, right?
I mean, in his position, I would absolutely go back to pod before looking
Yeah.
for more entrances.
Hopefully he doesn't find an Agate Tower small at the top of GT here.
Ooh, yeah. He probably will. He probably will. Now that you said it. I mean...
I cannot be held responsible for anything.
The
that
thing
happens
is,
here.
like, there's not that many locations that we have left in this seed,
nothing that's
aside-
worth finding.
aside from, like, you know, Lamela's drop or
Right.
Armos
Well, Shadow
drop.
has to find Eastern. He has not found Eastern yet.
Mhm.
Bugnet. Well, now we can beat Agate too, so that's good.
I actually do have a version of this play that has a spot for listing the commentators or tracking, but I had to make room for this setup so that I can have the square trackers.
That could be something you put on a little post-it note underneath or something. Just
Yeah.
like, Alright, well, top of GT did not have anything, sadly.
Here, let me get out. I can just draw your name on there in, like, Sharpie. Gilgamesh.
Who drew on my corkboard?
Come on, people. It always reminded me of, in college, we had whiteboards on our dorm exterior doors.
Oh,
and
okay.
the amount of, like, funny messages or drawings
Dirty
of dicks.
messages. Yep,
Always tons of dick drawings on it. Every time.
I mean, what are they for?
Exactly. I believe Pyramid Drop is Magic Bat, which we'll be able to see, but at this point, you know, we know where the items we need are, and...
And Unknown has not even found Thieves Town yet, right?
No, because I don't believe... He didn't have the hammer to go to East Death Mountain. Because that's the way that Shadow got up there, was he went from Hera, used the hammer, and then opened up the TR portal. Okay, I was wrong.
Okay, it was Uncle. I thought so, but...
What?
And he's gonna get faked out again.
Oh my... I can't believe it. Because
so
now
angry.
he's got that he can go back for.
So many inefficient, unfortunate checks to make at this point.
The fortunate thing for Shadow is he is very much... He's got plenty of time to spare.
Yeah.
In this scenario.
I think he may just be running down to pod right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or not. Okay. Like, we're gonna check that Skullwoods. Or Hera. Okay, this makes sense. You can check Hera, check the Skullwoods big chest.
Yeah, it's also Green Pendant too, so...
Yeah. Fortunately, this is going to be wasted time, but I think it's got a pretty decent amount of padding here at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, like, you know, Unknown still, at this point, would need to go back to... Well, let's see, what does Unknown still need?
I don't think he... Other than... I don't think he needs anything, actually, because that flute isn't required.
No.
And neither is Bombos, so
he just needs to find Thieves Town.
Yeah.
Because he can go back and beat Ice.
Yep, he can beat
Ice.
Ice.
Go back.
He
needs to go swing by Skullwoods and grab a small key, and then go beat Skull. He can beat TR.
He can beat Swamp. So yeah, I think Unknown is actually in go mode, with the exception of knowing where Thieves Town is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not entirely sure what he's looking for at this point.
Shovel off of Moldorm.
Great.
What was this one? A small key too. TR. Okay. I guess for him, he still doesn't
have the info. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have all of his info. So now he knows that Swamp and TR crystals.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the next next play here.
All right, but what's up for Shadow after checking
he could
this?
just completely avoid GT altogether.
Yo, a Tempered Sword. Nice. That's our fourth sword.
We
because I think
like to see that.
Where's the other one? There was one in Swamp, in the back of Swamp.
There's one in Swamp, one on Desert Ledge, and then that one. I think that's it.
And then there was one at Village of Outcasts Fortune Teller. That's the one that Unknown got.
Right. Hey, there's our buddy.
This might finally lead to the back of Desert, maybe?
It's a long trek to make.
A bit of a walk. I don't think we've actually seen this section.
But I suppose... Yeah, I suppose there are entrances that Shadow could... Again, he still has not found Eastern, so could be thinking that, or... Trying to think if there's any item caves we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we have the luxury of having all the information of both runners, so we can sit here and look smart all the time,
Right.
but
That's that's why you calm, right?
yeah. This also works for Shadow because he's going to turn in Green Pendant after
Just
this.
game.
Small key too?
Oh, okay. That maybe that pushes him in that direction.
I gotta
with all
imagine
6.
that he does, I mean, like in his head, he could after this go and
Turn in
check,
Green Pendant and then do pod.
or go like do Pyramid Fairy, or not Pyramid Fairy. He did that Graveyard Ledge right after this.
Yeah, you could wrap around there.
20 bucks at 2 hours.
Alright, where are we fluting to now? 4. Okay, this has got to be pod, right? No. Wait, yes. Pod is over here.
Yeah,
I was thinking Hype Cave for some reason. Yeah, okay, so Shadow will be in go mode very shortly here.
Dr. Drewski, thanks for the 9 months. How's it going? It's going all right. Pretty good CrossKeys race going on. Shadow about to...
Fortunately, it's going to be the last one he checks, most
Yeah.
likely, but...
For sure. Yeah, all she has to do is get the Keystone Big Key out of the pod big chest, and then head back up to East Death Mountain
How's it going?
to get his, to go beat Thiefstown. Yo, Drewski, thanks for the sub gift to our dubs. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, we finally get Red Crystal info. Skullwoods and TR.
Ah, Skull, okay. I guess we already knew that, based on Shadow's tracker.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even notice that. Alright. Evestown Big Key coming up in just a few seconds here. If we can get the bomb jump to cooperate.
See, I have like a set of NMG runs I need to do here shortly, so I've been thinking about that dang hammer jump. I feel like it's a lot. It's like it feels easy in randomizer to be like, I didn't get it first try, that's fine. But then like you go and do an NMG run, you're like, I have to get this first try, otherwise it's pointless.
Yeah, I can usually get it first try, but it's slow. I do way too many to pause buffers, but that's fine.
That's fine. That's a go mode for Shadow.
Gotta hop up the mountain real quick.
Yeah, I wonder in this situation if unknown. Oh, I guess he never went this way.
This is still gonna be a pretty zippy CrossKeys seed here for Shadow.
Yeah, still pretty good time. You know, he never found Eastern. He never found
Back at Desert. We still don't know where
Back
Back
at
at
Desert.
Desert is.
It's got to be in like GT at this point. That's all we have left. Right. I don't think we've seen anything.
I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else they may have skipped. Oh, the top of bumper ledge in the light world. I don't think anyone ever went back for that. I'm not sure what Unknown... Oh, Unknown never actually got the chest in here.
Yeah, he unfortunately died at the last second.
Got that snipe.
Umo Thieves Town. He already had the Thieves Small, so he got to skip having to grab that one in the hallway, right?
Yep.
It's the little things.
I would have muscle memory grabbed that 100% of the time. Looks like Unknown is gonna go check Dark Shopping Mall.
It's like it. I'm wondering why he's not just rushing
Doing the
dungeons at this
dungeons.
point.
Yeah, I'm a little confused too, because doesn't need any more items. I mean, again, he doesn't know all his dungeon info, but he knows at least Swamp is a crystal.
Yeah.
And I think he knows Ice is a crystal as well, so...
Yeah, Ganon was back at Magic Bat, I think, back in Kakariko. So
Yes. Easy access for Ganon.
easy.
And we got Temper now, too, and Silvers, so that'll be a quick fight. This is Unknown's first time finding Hookshot Cave? Okay.
Useless Desert Big Key. I think that only led to a map, I think, in the big chest.
That sounds right.
That's crystal number 7 for Shadow. All he has to do is just float on back to Kakariko and go beat up a Ganon. And he'll take a 1-0 record for the first round of Swiss. I'm really happy that they're doing Swiss again. I don't know.
I
I'm
like Swiss.
super burnt out on groups stages. Like, I'd so rather just do Swiss, because with Swiss you get to race like 7-8 different people sometimes.
Right, yeah.
As opposed to playing the same like 2 or 3 people 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, no, I definitely prefer Swiss. I understand that it can be a little harder to manage on the admin side of things, but as a player, definitely preferred. Got a nice 1-1 on Shadow.
We'll send to phase 4. Oh no, the silvers! I don't think he's a fan of those silvers.
Ooh, can we get a
triple?
triple here? Hey, very nice.
Very nice. Get your GGs in chat for Shadow. While I put a little triangle next to his name. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. It was just hiding behind the logo.